Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, May 4th, and for us here in our town, it is also Bloomsday, which brings in a lot of people from everywhere. And so the streets seem pretty quiet this morning because everybody's probably downtown. I'm not sure when the race started and if it's probably over by now. But yeah. So, as you could probably tell, I'm actually on my phone still. And I'll do another video. But for now, for right at this moment, I want to share with you today's scripture writing that I had, because I found a scripture writing plan for May. Unfortunately, I don't have a printer to print it out, so all I did was save it to my phone. So and today is the 4th day, and I have to admit that I have been slacking. I've been wanting to do a scripture. I've been looking for a scripture writing plan forever, but something that I could save to my phone. And I can't, like I said, I can't show you because it's saved to my phone, but I did find one that said specifically scripture writing for this month, and it's this whole month of May, and I'm starting off with today's scripture writing. It was from and I wrote it in here because it's only one verse and it's not very long, but it comes from Psalm 90 verse 2, and it says, "Before the mountains were born, or you brought forth the whole world, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God." So I wrote in this little book here, which is my 28 journal pages to write and decorate. And so I thought, since these are short verses, I thought I didn't need that much paper. But you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm thinking maybe I should, because they are like one verse a day for writing. What I could do is use my new book that I've had for a few months. Hang on a second, guys. Where is it? That I haven't used yet, that I got from a friend. It says, "Be blessed, be a blessing," because that's how I like to end my videos. But this is just regular notebook paper, like so. And the verses, like today's scripture writing assignment, wasn't very big, so I thought maybe I could do my daily scripture writing in here. Now, I wish that I wish there was a way that I could get that scripture writing for May that I have saved on my phone and check it, just like the Bible daily reading plan that is in my Bible that I showed you last week, that you can mark each day off each time you do your reading plan. I've been slacking on those too, by the way. But that's okay. But I just wanted to read to you my assignment for scripture writing, and it's a daily plan. The way I have, the one that I have saved to my phone, they're just one verse a day. I write kind of big, so it really isn't a big verse. It's like, yeah. But I made sure that I wrote down the date, the month, the Sunday, May 4th, 2025, and I wrote scripture writing. I think up here on the top, I might write scripture daily scripture writing, or maybe not, because what I might do is go backwards, go to like because this is only May 4th, so all I need is the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st, and these are short verses. So the only thing is that this lays the only thing is the difference between this journal, it can lay flat because it's got a spiral on it, whereas this one does not lay flat, so it doesn't, I have to hold it down. But that's okay, I could get something to hold it down. But yeah, what do you is that what I should use this for? My daily scripture writing for the month of May? Because I just read to you, they're not that big, and it's only like one verse a day, so, which is fine for me because sometimes I get tired of writing. But so what I did was take that and turn my Bible to the one I needed, and I'm using this Bible, the one I got from my friend Carrie a long time ago, and I finally figured out the actual name of the Bible. It's not just a Holy Bible that's NIV, but if I look right here at the copyright section, up here it says NIV Thin Line Bible, large print, copyright 2011 by Zondervan. So it's a Zondervan Bible. So that was really cool to figure out. That was kind of cool that I figured out that all I have to do is look in front of the book, and this is a Zondervan Bible. So that's because everybody has names, and I thought, where is the name at? And it's right there at the very beginning, under where it's copyrighted. And so this according to this Bible, it's a 2011. And I looked up Zondervan Bibles on the internet. It took me to Amazon, or whatever. But yeah. So that's the first thing I did today. And I've been wanting to do scripture writing for so long. I just didn't know where to start. So I've been watching all these videos and all these other people and how they're so organized. And I thought, it doesn't have to be that hard. It's not that hard. Just figure it out. And then also, I read a devotional. I haven't done my Bible reading plan yet, but that is a little bit more intimidating because, like I said last week, that's a lot more intimidating because the chapters are super long. But I want to read this devotion to you if you guys choose to listen. Oh, and also I read verse of the day. I went to Google and Googled verse of the day. So today's devotion is called Love One Another. And it says, C.S. Lewis once remarked, affection is responsible for 19s of whatever solid and durable happiness there is in our lives. And he is so right. Jesus commanded us to love one another, and every mother knows it takes affection to express our love. It takes a touch, a word, a kindness, a gift of any size, a tone of voice, or a smile. If you want to be happy, really happy, you must begin today to love others. And the scripture that goes along with this devotion comes from John 13, verse 34, and it says, a new command I give you, love one another. So I did it, guys. I accomplished a goal, and to start scripture writing. I missed the first day 1, day 2, and day 3, but I can go back and do it. Or, like I said, put all my scripture writing in here and do the first and the second and the third and then today's, if I so choose to. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And it was also my goal for 2025 to wear my head coverings when reading the Bible and reading devotionals, and I did it. So I accomplished 2 goals. Finally started some scripture writing because I found a scripture writing plan for the month of May. Now I just have to be committed, and I used these are actually drawing pens, but I just used the black one to do this one. And I don't think that it bleeds through. Didn't look like it did, but I think that was my goal for today. So like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. And remember how I always sign my videos off. Be blessed. Be a blessing. Perfect. I love it. Have a great week. Have a great rest of your day.